morning. It's Tuesday. I'm up a little bit earlier before work, and I'm just having a look at some tests that I'd done recently. So I was meant to film a little bit of the process, but I actually ended up not. It was a bit of a messy process. There was a lot going on. As you can see here, there's a lot of stuff on there. This was full as well. And it's basically some MDF board Christmas ornaments, and I tested out a while ago pouring on them. I did a couple of these little Christmas trees and they worked out really well, and I thought, what a great little product to sell, and it's got all my acrylic pouring on. So I did a load of it, and we chose a mixture of colours. Got my girlfriend to help me because it was quite a hefty job, it was quite messy, and we chose a load of colours and did them, and they turned out nice. I like them. We've got some, you know, yellows and golds for stars and things. We've got a nice, I just put my finger in one and it was a little bit wet. God. I've got some nice red, green and white, blah, blah, blah. We've got a load of colours. However, I did them as a bit of a stripy pattern because I thought it would work better. And it did. It works very nice. However, I did a test last night where I actually just swiped the paint on. I'm not going to hold this up too much because it is very wet, but that's the result. Not very Christmassy colours because I was just using a bit of excess paint, and I think I prefer that. I put up a poll on Instagram and everyone seemed to vote for the celled kind of swipe look rather than the stripes. So I mean, I will be selling these striped ones, but I think going forward, and I have 2 more big packs of these ornaments going forward, I think I'm going to do the swipe method. So tonight, hopefully, I will get another round of those done because I can only do so much at a time due to space and messiness. So I might be able to film a little bit of that footage for you to see what I'm doing. But all in all, it's just getting some stuff ready for Christmas. Sorry, a bit all over the place. I'm holding you with my hand instead of putting you on a tripod. Tell you what, let's prop you up here and I'll bob down a bit. So, yeah. It's getting ready for Christmas. Halloween is this month, obviously. I don't like, hold on. This is a mess. I need to find somewhere better to put you. Hold on. Where can I put you? Up here will do, I think. Yes, better. Okay, so yeah, so Halloween's this month. We're in October now. This will be the October vlog. And I did my stall at the end of September, sold a few Halloweeny bits, but the rest of my Halloween stock in terms of my miniatures all went into the shop in Morley that I sell in and stock in, so all of it's in there at the moment. I have to go and take a few more felted pumpkins because they have been very popular, it would seem, in the shop. So I need to take those over this week, I think, and then I think it will be, I'll have to go and collect it all for the stall at the end of October because I just don't think people will buy at that stall Halloween stuff because it is Halloween the following week. So I don't think we will sell much, but you can never be too sure. But other than that, I'm having to do Christmas stock now because I've only got 2 stalls until Christmas. We only have October and November stalls. We don't do one in December for the stall that I do. And I don't really have time to take on any other stalls. So the rest will have to go into the website. But I've been making some bits. You saw the video, if you've been watching, of my little laburnum wood discs where I've painted on them. I've had a few inquiries about those going up on the website, so they will be going up soon. If you want to know about things like that, I suggest following me on Instagram at LucyLocksArt because I do post when I put things on the website, etc. That's why I'm doing these MDF ornaments as well. And I'm busy making some tree topper fairies, which I've been selling for the last couple of years. So I'm busy making all of that ready for the stall. So it's very full on at the moment. It's very cold here in the UK. We have hit that time now where the cold has definitely sunk in. It's expensive to run the heating, so we don't put it on very often, but we obviously don't want it to let it drop too low, otherwise it costs more to reheat. So it's a bit of a hit and miss when it's warm, when it's not at the moment, and I'm finding it's really sapping my energy, especially the dark nights as well, sapping all my energy. I'm feeling really unmotivated and really struggling. I announced on my YouTube, on the community tab a while ago that I think, well, I've announced it today, but when you're seeing this vlog, it will have been a while ago, but I announced that I'm going to just post when you know, as and when I have videos to post. I want to start doing more long-winded content. I'm finding that I'm spending like 1 or 2 hours on a video instead of spending a few days on a video, and I obviously need to be able to do that and continue to do that and have those videos built up. I obviously need to put a few videos on hold and push my content a little bit so that I have that backlog of longer videos. One of which I want to do a big painting again, similar to my last oil painting, which I did a few years ago. And I want to do a big oil painting of Kirkstall Abbey, where I do sell all my stuff at the stalls. It's just such a prominent place in my life at the moment, and I really want to do a big painting for one of our rooms, our bedroom or spare room or something. So that will be a video. I have a fair few commissions that all need to be done by Christmas, so I have all of those done as well, and then after Christmas you'll see a bit more of that content. But yeah, there's a lot to do, there's a lot to prepare, a lot to stock up on, and I'm trying my best, but yes, I am feeling really unmotivated at the moment, so it's a little bit of an uphill battle. Work's quite heavy at the moment as well, so I don't have the biggest amount of time. But yeah, that's it for an update, I think. I will try and film a few more things. I'm also trying to film a lot of stuff like reels for Instagram to try and get my following up over there, which again, the algorithm over there is also an uphill battle. I'm not really sure what it wants. One of my reels recently, my Halloween one, went up. I think I have over 40,000 views on it and over 500 likes or something ridiculous like that. It was amazing. But then the rest of my content doesn't do particularly well. It's really uphill and downhill with that, especially with the reels. It can give you a lot of false hope. So please let me know if you're struggling with that as well. But anyway, enough of the doom and gloom. Let's get on with some stuff. I'm going to do some inking. I'll show you a little bit. However, obviously, I can't show you too much because they are commissions, so you'll have to see them when they have been gifted. But let's get on with some of that. So this inking will be a video you will see very shortly, and then I actually moved on to another inking, which I had a bit of a disaster with. I spilt coffee over half of it, and I've had to start again, but you will see that in the video, but it won't be that video, so you may have to wait until after Christmas for that one. Oh, the arduous task of sanding all of these ornaments. I didn't think it through when I decided to do so many that I needed to sand all the backs of them so that they were all flat and smooth, because obviously when I acrylic pour there's drips. Then I had to kind of use a metallic marker on the edges just to finish them off, and then I had to paint the backs with metallic paint as well, of the accent colours that are in the ornament pour. So in the end it actually ended up being a very, very, very long process and took a very long time, but it was definitely worth it, and I've sold a good amount of these. And like I say, and I have mentioned a few times, and I'll probably mention again later on in the video, I have updated my shop. The shop is now live with all the Christmas products that I've made, so that is www.lucylocksart.com. /Christmas if you would like to go straight to the Christmas page, but there is a tab dedicated to all the Christmas products, so it's a bit easier to find. I've also updated a lot of the look of the website, so it's a little bit smoother and easier to shop on. So that was a big thing, and yeah, I've done a lot of pouring. I then had quite a lot of interest in those wooden laburnum discs, so I went ahead and sanded a whole bunch more outside, which again took a long time. My hand was buzzing afterwards because I was doing it on my electric sander, not that it looks like it's moving. And then I had to go ahead and take a load of product photos of everything, which again was a very, very long process, a long task. But in the end, it's all worth it. I think all the product photos look great. I think everything, you know, looks to the standard I want it to look. Can you tell I'm freezing cold here? I've got a big, massive, oversized jumper on trying to keep warm. The amount of times I've found my hands are just absolutely freezing and ice cold, and it's very, very difficult to be productive and do art when your hands are that cold. But in the end, you know, you get on with it, and the goal is to put my products on the website and sell them, and that's what I managed to do. It just was a little bit harder and a little bit longer process than I thought it would be, and I probably chose the busiest week ever to update the website. I was away at the Yorkshire Scaregrounds, I was having, you know, a Halloween social, and then I had a stall at the weekend. It was just very full on, but we got there in the end. But anyway, I'm going to let you watch the rest of the vlog, and I'll finish it off with a clip at the end. Good morning. It is the 26th of October. It's nearing the end of the month, which means it's nearing the Kirkstall Abbey market stalls that we do at the end of every month. And we've just been stall prepping galore, but I'm also, and I don't know why I decided to do this, I'm also doing a big Christmas shop update. I've revamped the shop. I have added a ton of new products for Christmas, and I've been, not just me, my partner as well has been, you know, we've been working late, very, very late, early morning, nights, trying to get everything done, all the products made, all the products photographed, edited, put into the website, onto new listings, etc. So today, as the 26th, this is the day that the shop update will go up. So you will be seeing this vlog after that, so if you want to go and check all of that out, it's www.lucylocksart.com. and there is a big breakdown. Like I say, I revamped the shop. I've made it a lot easier. There's tabs for every single type of product, so and then the Christmas tab for all of the Christmas stuff. So it's really easy to now see all the products, really easy to navigate, and I'm really pleased with it. So I've been doing that. I've been doing commissions. I've had a few commissions on the go, so I've been really trying to get on with those as well, just in case I get an influx before Christmas again. But I may have to close my commissions soon because I don't want to leave myself too little time to get them done. But it's been a non-stop October. I think if I'd have tried to do some sort of October challenge like Pettober or Inktober or something like I have done in the last 4 or 5 years, I just don't think I could have done any of it. It would have been a stressful month. It's already been a stressful month trying to get all this done. But as you can see, as you saw in that time lapse, I've laid out all the new stock. I've still got to put strings on these little ornaments. I've got to put strings on those. I've got to put strings on all of these, which there's probably like over 100 of those. I've got to price up some stuff with tags so that they're ready for the stall. I've also got to decide what is coming out of the shop. So the shop that I'm a stockist in Morley, Leeds, there's a load of Halloween stuff in there, and obviously this stall is just before Halloween. I don't think we're going to get many takers on the Halloween stuff, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I need to decide what I'm taking out of the shop, what I'm putting in. Anything I put in I need to take off the website as sold, because I don't want someone to buy it and then I've got to run over to the shop and try and get it before someone else buys it. It's just going to be a big hassle. So there's a lot of shifting around of stock to think about. So I think I need to get on with stringing all of this, pricing stuff up ready for the stall, and then deciding what's going in the shop and what's coming out of the shop for the stall. So it's a hectic one. Someone on my last vlog mentioned that they'd like to see kind of a bit of a stall prep, stall, what happens at a stall, how to set it up and things like that over the weekend. I was aiming to do that for this stall this weekend. However, with the shop up day, I'm going to the Yorkshire Scaregrounds tonight with some of my friends. I've got a rugby Halloween social on Friday, and then it's the stall this weekend. So I'm not sure I'm going to get any time to film it, but I'll try and film a little bit. If not, it might have to be next month instead, when I've got a little bit of breathing headspace to do that. But yeah, I feel like I've filmed a lot more content this month, and I think I will have probably done a lot more voiceovers as well, because it was a lot of time lapse or, you know, real time ASMR type footage. Who knows how I'm going to edit it, but that's it for this vlog. I'm going to sign off. October has been a very busy month, so I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Oh, one thing to note, I apologize for not uploading. I've not wanted to upload subpar content, so it's been a bit of a lull in uploads, but I'm hoping after the shop launch is done I can get back to it. I've got a few projects on the go, but they're bigger projects, so they're taking me a little longer, but I'd rather give you some better content though. Apologies, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.